On today's Toy Spot, we're now going to be wrapping up the Legendary Comic Book Heroes series of reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the Legendary Comic Book Heroes Series 2. We're going to be looking at Sin City member or Sin City character Marv. Marv also features the left and final arm. I shouldn't say final, there's only two arms. But he features the last piece, though, of Monkey Man. You can collect all 6 Monkey Man figures and build your own Monkey Man. Like that. Package is standard on all the figures in this wave. Despite it being standard packaging, it is nice packaging. I like that it's got that kind of angled Legendary Comic Book Heroes. On the side, the other got some comics from some of the characters. I think it's very creepy, the Judge Death cover there. On the back, the other figures in this wave besides Marv, we got Star, Striker, we got Judge Death, Darkness, and O'Brien, and finally taking all 6 pieces from each figure, we've got ourselves the Build-A-Figure of Monkey Man. And the read-up of Marv says Marv is a ham-handed gorilla with horrifying strength and fighting skills. His simple, easily confused mind often gets in the way of intelligent decisions, and he has the instincts of a child. Despite the soft spot for women, Marv's gruesome exterior repulses them. He is accustomed to being treated like a monster and spends much of his time at Katie's Club, Pecos, a local watering hole. His life is pathetic and meaningless until he meets Goldie, a beautiful goddess of a woman who shows him love. When Marv finds that Goldie's life has been ended by foul play, he sets out to find the responsible parties and to deliver his own type of justice. His knuckles bare, his soul is as sharp as a warrior's tempered sword. They certainly don't paint him very well, do they? He is an awfully ugly soul, though. But that is the read-up. What we're going to do, as we always do here, we've now finished the package. Check. So now we're going to have a look at the figure. So what I'm going to do is get this out of the package, and we will have ourselves a better look at Sin City Marv. Stay tuned. And now wrapping up these reviews, we're also wrapping it up with the last piece, the last arm, the second arm of Monkey Man. And if I just bring in the very large Monkey Man, which I will show in its entirety. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to take the arm, snap it into place. Can I do this on camera? Give me strength. No, let's do it off camera. I find more strength, I guess, doing it off camera than I do on camera. And is it going to go? Is it going to go there? No. Wow. I gotta say I had easier time. There we go. I had an easier time getting the other arm on than I did this arm. But there we go. We've got the final arm. Monkey Man is complete in all his wondrous splendor. Get your glasses on. You, my friend, gotta look your best. Your review is coming up next. Put him aside. And let's have a look at Marv. Having read Sin City, and of course watching the movie, I like this figure. I like this figure. It definitely looks like the graphic novel. By the way, also as a side note, perfectly cast in the Sin City movie as Marv. They picked Mickey Rooney. I don't know, for a second I was almost going to draw a blank. But Mickey Rooney, still pre his movie in Wrestler, where I guess his career really picked back up. I kind of thought that Mickey Rooney's performance was really going to elevate him back into stardom. His performance was fantastic, but I guess it didn't really pick up, though, until after he had done The Wrestler and It's good to see you back, though, Mickey. It's good to see you back. Maybe by the time you're watching this review, there's an Expendables 2. I don't know. But I'm glad to see Mickey Rooney back in Hollywood. He is a really good actor. Really overlooked, too. At any rate, though, I gotta say, though, the Marv is awesome. It's like actually having a inked black and white version of the character physically in my hand. You get all the detail work there. Focus, there we go. Detail work there of his shirt. Got all the the muscle and definition there in his face. Close up of the face there. Very, very cool. He's got this really nice long trench coat. You could probably take it off, but as with most trench coat figures, the arms will still be permanent, so taking off makes no sense. Let me turn around here. There's a peg hole in the back. I guess if you wanted to take a flight stand from a Marvel Legend figure, you could peg it in there and have him floating, or maybe lunging towards something. But he is very, very nice. In the way of his articulation, he has a ball-jointed head. He can move up and down, left and right. I also really love the fact he's got that real hunched over look to him. His arms are on a ball joint. You can rotate them in and out, back and forth. Rotate at the bicep. You can bend the elbow, but only one point of articulation in the elbow. Extremely stiff too, so do be careful when you're moving it, that it's not going to break for you. He also has a rotation in the hand. You can also bend the individual fingers, like so. No waist articulation. If there is any, it's hindered by his jacket. The legs can bend forward, in and out. You can rotate the thigh. You can bend the knee at 2 points, although a lot of it is just hindered by the jacket. You can rotate, though, at the boot. You can bend the foot, like so, and you can bend the toe. Certainly, I really wanted to get the Striker, really wanted to get the Darkness. The Judge Death certainly was on my list. As much as I did want this guy, he wasn't a crucial, I really had to pick him up. But I think now that I've got him out of package, you can really appreciate how nice this figure is. And I would say this is another one of those figures to pick up. The only real downside, and it's not a downside to the figure, is just the fact that there is no other released, first of all, Legendary Comic Book Heroes, and second, there is no other released comic-style Sin City figures that you can put this Marv with. You can also pick up the Sin City figures, the movie figures, on their own. But I like this guy. I do like him quite a bit. And I'm going to give Marv here a 7.5. Do pick him up. And also, if you're a completionist, do pick him up to get the final piece of Monkey Man. Today's Toy Spot, we were looking at the Legendary Comic Book Heroes Sin City's Marv. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around and checking out another spot. And stay tuned now for my review of the Build-A-Figure Monkey Man. And I will see you guys next time.